Have you ever imagined a world without art? Art plays a major role in our day-to-day lives. It helps us be creative and express ourselves. Meet one man who uses his art paintings to express himself and goes an extra mile of using them to campaign for peaceful coexistence among Kenyans.
Patrick Mukabi is a visual artist based here at the Golden Art Center, Nairobi. I've lived in Nairobi and Mombasa, and basically I paint and work with video sound. Sometimes I go and work with the schools according to the curriculum. So different schools call me different times. Also art centers, community centers. My inspiration is mostly from people, poses, the way they dress, the way they walk, you know. I observe people and then I just draw and paint them. These are people, ordinary people. Basically, I'm more to the human being. They call me a figurative painter, so that's I concentrate more on that. Light and shadow also is involved in it, because when you draw somebody, when you see somebody, depending on the way light falls on them, you get inspired and you think, oh, maybe I can capture this. I would say mostly it's also social messages.
His love for art cannot go unnoticed, as his finished pieces exhibit work that was done keenly with very little detail kept in mind. Patrick says the incidences of the 2007-2008 post-election violence inspired him to start working on pieces that promote a peaceful coexistence among the youth.
For me, I was actually affected where I stayed. It's somewhere like halfway through, I had to move out. And I had to look for different accommodations, different places, different times. But basically, yeah, like I could say I was a refugee in the sense I couldn't go home for about 2 months. I used to sleep in my car or go to my parents' house. So that's how it came home to me, this thing. Currently, I'm actually working on events that took place in 2007-8 violence after the election. And it's mostly, I'm focusing mostly on the people, on the crowds that were mobilized to cause chaos. And the reason why I'm actually focusing on the crowds is the people attack the people. It's not somebody from out who came to do it, but we did it from within. And I'm just trying to show the people how they were behaving. So like in the last 1 year or two, I've been actually doing series of images of mobs. And in the way I'm doing it, I've chosen a charcoal medium, to give it more power, to give it a black and white view, which also represents how we saw it in the newspapers. You know, the newspaper mostly is black and white. And then I've changed the people, showing them in without clothes, also to show the animal behavior that developed during that time. I think uniqueness is because I've never done men before. Many people know me as drawing women activities, children. But this one is more, I draw the men. And then also the medium, which is charcoal, which again, not many people know me with. People think charcoal is only for drawing and sketching, but now I do it as a final piece. Again, the angle of doing a political subject like that, again, it's new for me. This one is more like one of the pieces in a funnel. It involves sketching, drawing, but for this one, even the paper, we may alter. I've altered it to make it suit the subject. Even the edges are cut in a rough way to show the roughness of the people. And the process is I'm working with charcoal. I draw and I smudge it. I draw it and smudge it up to 10 times. And then at the end result is much heavier with tones, light and shadow, like this one here. So this one has got more now, it's almost finished. And this one has got the light and shadow. And the light is just put by actually just taking a rubber and rubbing out. And also I've put some movement where there's some ghost images inside, just to show different movements and different ideas.
As a mentor and teacher to many artists, Patrick has a message to them, as well as other artists, during the campaign for the upcoming elections.
First and foremost, artists who are involved should know which candidate, their policies, their agenda. Don't take sides because you're getting paid or because you're receiving favors. Follow a candidate who has a message, but the overall message should be unity. That all of us are together in this. We are the same, no matter where we come from. And artists should emphasize on that. If you follow a candidate just because they're paying a lot of money, but you're selling the rest of us, that is not good.